Hello and welcome to Club 8 episode 12 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode I've got the final two games of the season for you. Away to Udinese and away at Lecce, both in Serie A. Since you were last with me we've played just the one match. Following our recent miserable run of form, we've most recently smashed Atalanta 5-0 in Serie A. And we now need a maximum of 2 points to secure the title. So let's get straight into the action and I'll show you the team for Udinese in just a moment. Okay, so the team for the match against Udinese is Peña in goal, back four of Kostis Koval, Romero, Vitashek and Veindel. It's Del Grosso at the base of midfield, Larsen and Fanavong ahead of him, Gil Pons on the right, Diaz on the left, Franceschini up front. Let's submit the team and go and give our team talk. Okay, well the assistant is recommending let's give the fans a title party at full time, shall we? Yeah, absolutely. Pump the fists and let's do that. And let's get the tunnel interviews out of the way. So the day's finally upon us. Can you become Serie A champions? Managed to give ourselves a great platform on which to perform. And I hope the players do themselves justice, that's fine. Good away record is all down to hard work. And we want to keep playing well and doing the best we can. So let's get into the action. I will just check the highlight settings and make sure they're correct, and they are. But obviously if it looks like we're going to seal the deal, then we will switch to 3D before the end of the match so that we can see the title celebrations. But at the moment it's Udinese on the attack, Solberg. But we've won it back. Franceschini into Brahim Diaz. His forward pass is deflected and Udinese regain it. Foschi to Solberg to Aspria. Brahim Diaz tries to win it back. Solberg to Ambros. Solberg to Paz. Solberg again. Larsen intercepts Franceschini to Pons. Franceschini is in and has put it in the back of the net, and it is Udinese 0, Milan 1. We won't bother with the replay. Dead simple goal, and that should wrap the title up. As it stands, we have a 6-point lead at the top, ahead of Juventus and Inter, who are both on 87. Both still drawing 0-0 at the moment. Inter have now gone on to 89. So we will need to keep winning to guarantee the title today, as we win the ball back but immediately lose it again. Panzo into Kemaldine. Pons has won it back though. Finds Kostis Koval, who drifts down the right wing, pulls it back, and it's cleared, but only as far as Romero. Vitashek to Romero to Vitashek again. This time he goes forward to Fanavong. It's played to Pons. Franceschini picks up the loose ball, smashes it past the goalkeeper. It's Udinese 0, Milan 2, and we've surely done enough already to guarantee the title comes back to Milan. And as it stands, both Juventus and Inter are winning, both by 1-0. So we will need to hold on to this result to secure the title. A draw will not be enough, but we're doing more than just hold on. We're comfortable at the minute, but Udinese on the attack now. Solberg clips it in for Kamaldeen, and Kamaldeen Sulemana puts it in the back of the net. The goal is given. It is Udinese 1, Milan 2, and that's half time. So let's go and yeah, I agree with him. They are capable of better. So let's pump the fists and go with that. Can we make a sub just to try and help the lads out at half time? Yeah, probably. Kostis Koval for Angel Duran seems like a reasonable move. Although Vitashek to right back and Kostis Koval to be replaced by Kumbula is for me a better option, and that's what we're going to do. So just the one change at half time, and I'll change to 3D with about 5 minutes left, so that we will get to see the trophy presentation, assuming it's done, of course. As it stands, still 2-1. I think a demand more at this stage is probably advisable. So we're going to do that. It's headed into the middle. In fact, it's a free kick into the middle. The header off the crossbar. And Moda finds Paz, and the highlight comes to an end. We have a corner. Romero's corner in. And Leonardo Franceschini has his 53rd of the season, to make it Udinese 1, Milan 3. And it's a hat-trick for Franceschini. And I think that should wrap up the title. So we just need to keep 11 men on the pitch now, keep everybody fit to see out the match. And I think Del Grosso and Vitinha can come on for him. And then Franceschini, yeah, absolutely, he can come off. And Pedro can be the man to come on. And after this highlight, I'm going to pause it. We're going to change to 3D. TV camera. And resume the highlight. With Fanavong in possession. He plays it to Brahim Diaz. Foshi hits it clear, but we come back again. Pons plays it through. And the shot is saved. So it'll be a corner to Milan. Romero with it. And it's headed away by Ludovic de Croix. And the highlight comes to an end. We're into the last 5 minutes. I'm going to take my hands off the mouse now so I don't do anything daft to prevent us from seeing the highlight. We're into 5 minutes of stoppage time, and it looks like it's a Udinese highlight, and it's a penalty. So Udinese are going to make us work for this. I've never seen these not given, and there we go, that one's given as well. So with less than a minute to go, Udinese have a penalty. And can we get a bit of heroics from Iñaki Peña? Moda's penalty is a good one. It goes into the back of the net. Jakub Moda makes it Udinese 2, Milan 3. And just waiting for the match to finish now. Be very shortly full time. There we go, full time whistle. And no presentation, so I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the trip to Lecce to play our final league match of the season, and the team for this one is very similar to the last one with just one change. So it's Pena in goal, back for Vendel, Kumbula who comes in, Romero and Kossis Koval, Del Grosso at the base of midfield, Fanovong and Larsson ahead of him, Diaz on the left, Pons on the right, Franceschini up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant is recommending, I think we need to show everyone their recent praises justified, put on a real show. Yeah, okay. I don't think it makes a lot of difference at this stage, but it seems to have gone down reasonably well. So let's get into the tunnel, do the tunnel interview. Always helps to be as prolific as your team have been recently, right? Goals win games, obviously very pleasing from that point of view. We'll be fine if we play as well as we can, absolutely. There's a whole host of players who could be playing for us for the last time. And I hope they get an appropriate send-off, if indeed it is the last time we see them. So let's get into the match. And I'm going to leave this one on 3D because of the trophy presentation that should be happening at the end of the match. It's Romero with the corner, and it's headed away. It's played back in. Del Grosso gives the ball away though. Hosselu comes forward over halfway for Lecce and loses the ball. We've won it back. Del Grosso. Romero goes back to the keeper. It's played to Vendel at left back. Into Brahim Diaz. Fanovong into Franceschini. It's played through Fanovong. Played over the top. And back to the Lecce goalkeeper who clears. And the highlight comes to an end. That was perilously close to crossing the line, but goal line technology confirms that the Lecce keeper kept it out. So we will just momentarily, I think what I'm going to do is just slow this down, because on 3D it's a little bit harder to keep up with the action at that speed, as the Lecce keeper makes his clearance. We've won it back, but then Lecce win it back immediately. Carly swaps passes with his fellow defender. De Benedetto to Jasinski. He clips the ball forward. Headed down by the Milan player though. Brahim Diaz comes forward down the left flank, turns, feeds Franceschini, has the shot, but Master Antonio makes the save. So it'll be an in-swinging corner from Vendel, and it's cleared, but only as far as Larsson, and the highlight comes to an end. So as I said, this result doesn't matter at all. We've won the league already. Juventus, I think, might, in fact, they're level, but they're down to 10 men. And Inter are also level. So we are definitely confirmed as champions. We're just waiting for the trophy presentation at the end of the match. Kossis Koval's not playing well, and I think he'll be the half-time sub. And let's see. No, I'm not going to press anybody. We do have another highlight though, but it's a Lecce highlight. Carly into Figoni. It's back with Carly, who's given it away, so we have it back. Franceschini to Pons. It's played through for Franceschini, who dinks the keeper and gives us the lead. and that's his 54th goal of the season. It's Lecce 0, Milan 1. 31 minutes gone. So we'll carry on, and that should lift us to 96 points. It does. So currently 6 points clear. Juventus now losing, being down to 10 men, of course. Gergo Toth, who was my pick for player of the season, is the player who's picked up the red card, and Alcalea has given Napoli the lead. So half time in our match, Lecce 0, Milan 1. Let's go and give the lads some words of encouragement. Doing well. We can definitely find another gear, and we'll make one sub, and that will be who will it be? The right back, Kostis Koval. Angel Duran can come on in his place. It is a slight downgrade, but only a slight one. Let's get out there and start the second half. We're literally just trying to maintain what we've got now. We don't need to force the issue. We've got the win in the bag at the moment. So let's see, who can we take off? It's clipped into the middle but headed away. Veindel to Del Grosso. Larsson into Fanavong, who lays it into Brahim Diaz, who hits the post, and it's cleared by De Benedetto for Lecce, who remain just the one goal down as it stands. And I think Pons is going to be the next player to come off, and coming on, Kareka. So that's the second substitution done. So we've changed both players on the right hand side now, and we'll leave the third and final sub as long as we possibly can. It's looking potentially like being Owen Veindel, but actually Brahim Diaz has now picked up an injury, so we'll bring on Rafa Leao in his place with 15 minutes left. And surely we're just going to see this one out for a relatively comfortable win. Inter now on 92 points. So they've gone 1-0 up on Verona. Juventus have pulled it out of the fire. It's 2-2 in their game. Inter now 2 up. And we are just 5 minutes away, so I'm going to take my hand off the mouse entirely. I don't want to ruin this and deny us the chance of seeing the trophy presentation. We do have another highlight though. Carly with the throw-in into the box. Hosselu to Milani rather. Carly back to Milani. De Benedetto. Hosselu into Fabri rather. My apologies, I'm just struggling very slightly with seeing some of the names. We get it clear and the highlight comes to an end. So with 2 minutes left, Lecce yet to have a shot on target, but we still only lead by the 1 goal. Juventus has now completely turned it around. It's 3-2 in that one. Inter are now a little bit more vulnerable at 2-1. Neither result matters, as well, even if we were to concede. But we're into the final moments of our match, still holding on to that 1-0, and we won't be getting a trophy presentation, so I'll be back in a moment to show you the final league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the final Serie A table of the season, and with all 38 games gone, we've obviously finished top of the pile, 31 wins, 3 draws and just the 4 defeats from our 38 games, so 96 points, 4 clear of nearest challengers Juventus, who beat Inter to it on goal difference and head-to-head record, so they beat them on both metrics. And going down, Fiorentina, Torino and Sassuolo. After Inter picking up the 4th Champions League place is Roma, with Napoli and Sampdoria entering the Europa League and Lazio entering the Europa Conference League. So with the league table and the season wrapped up, time to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. It will of course be the end of season transfer special, but I'm also interested in the fact that the Liverpool job is going to become vacant as Kenny Jackett is retiring. They're going down the Phil Collins route and deciding that no Jackett required. So we will come back when that job becomes vacant, apply for it and see how we get on. And that concludes this episode. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.